Honey Island Swamp is a 70,000-acre swamp located in the eastern part of Louisiana. It is considered by many to be one of the most pristine swampland habitats in the United States. Extremely remote, the swamp covers an area that is over 20 miles long and nearly 7 miles across. The area is filled with alligators, wild boars, turtles, snakes, and a large variety of wildlife. Within this far and removed area, some say a monster exists, one that lurks in the muddy waters and hides in the dense woods. The creature is known as the Honey Island Swamp Monster. In 1963, Harlan Ford, an air traffic controller, decided to go looking for a hunting location in the Honey Island Swamp with his friend Billy Millis. After some time flying over the area, they were able to pinpoint a terrific, secluded spot, although they would have to drive halfway by boat and walk the other half. One day, Ford and Millis were bringing supplies to their camp when they spotted what appeared to be a large animal on all fours feeding on another animal. Worried the creature would get scared and might attack them, they grabbed their guns, and once they did, the creature quickly stood up on 2 feet, stared at them, and took off running. Ford would later describe the creature as being over 7 feet tall, weighing over 400 pounds, with grayish hair, yellow eyes, and having a foul smell. Many believed the eyes to be reptilian. Ford recalled the creature as evil and looking like something out of a horror movie. Over the next decade, Ford would continue to ponder what he saw that day. So in 1974, Ford and Mills returned to the same spot to duck hunt. On the trip, the men found several dead wild boars with their throats torn out. The men were troubled by this because the boars were too far from the water to have been killed by an alligator. They then began to believe the creature they encountered 9 years earlier was the culprit. This suspicion was confirmed when they found footprints. They were 3-toed and webbed and were around one of the boars. Believing the creature might be nearby, Ford and Mills hustled out of the area. Later, though, they returned to make a casting out of those footprints. Ford would take the castings to several experts, but no determination was ever made what it was. In the 1970s, Ford would go on to appear on a monster television show describing what he had seen. The show boosted the popularity of the creature and also the area surrounding Honey Island Swamp. Unfortunately, the show also had the unintended consequences of angering many of the locals. Some people believe Ford and Mills were simply looking for fame and had made those tracks themselves. Sadly, Ford retreated from the public eye as a result of this, but as a testament to his belief, he kept quietly searching for the monster up until his death. Dana Holyfield is the grandfather of Harlan Ford and has continued her grandfather's research, becoming the preeminent expert on the Honey Island Swamp Monster. When Ford passed away, Holyfield discovered a roll of 8mm film labeled Honey Island Swamp Monster. This was inside Ford's home in a box and hadn't been seen by anyone except Ford. The film shows a large, bipedal creature in a grainy video walking in the woods from about 100 yards away. The film has been analyzed, but no definitive conclusions have been drawn. Still, cryptozoologist and Holyfield herself has stressed that if the creature does exist, Honey Island Swamp would be the perfect place since it's protected and extremely remote. There's various theories on what the Honey Island swamp monster is and how it originated. Some believe the creature is a cross between an alligator and an ape that somehow was created. Others believe the creature is Sasquatch and that the beast migrated to the area centuries ago and evolved for the environment. Some say the creature is the result of an experiment gone horribly wrong and it was either led out into the swamp or escaped there. Another rumor is that gorillas escaped from a traveling circus, and these gorillas adapted to live in the swamp. Over the years, there's been countless witnesses who have claimed to see the beast. Even before Harlan Ford and Billy Mills spotted the creature, there's centuries of stories from Native Americans describing a half man, half wolf like creature that inhabited the swamp. There's good reason that in such a vast, remote area, an undiscovered species could exist. Still, though, like so many cryptids out there, in order to convince others that the beast is real, hard physical evidence will be needed, and most likely in this case, body.